Hello, everyone. I highly doubt we're going to see a lot of live viewers tonight with this stream. I'm not betting on anyone really showing up. This is probably really stupid to be doing. And what a great way to open up a stream. Today, I woke up around 7:30 in the morning. I went to my mother's house and my dad's house and helped shovel both their driveways before making it back home and shoveling my own walkway just now. So I am absolutely exhausted today. Unfortunately, bad news, everybody. We're going to see the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl again. Nice 7-year break from seeing them in the Super Bowl. Back to regularly scheduled NFL scripted programming. And right now, the Rams are trying to hold their own against the Seahawks. But I have it on muted in the background. You know, I'll check in from time to time. I really have no cheering interest in the rest of the postseason. I wanted Denver to win. Before that I wanted Houston to win. And then of course before that, obviously, the Green Bay Packers to win. 3 for 3. The teams I've cheered for all lost. And today I cheered for the Broncos. They lost. And now I'm cheering for the Rams because I want Devontae Adams to get a ring before he retires. And right now they're losing. So, not a very good streak right now that I'm on. Tonight we're going to be working with a couple of multi-track stems from the band Mainline. They are a fantastic rock band from New York State. And I've had the pleasure of doing sound for them on a couple of occasions. And all 3 times that I've done sound for them, they've opened the show and completely stole the show. No band that followed them, apart from Lynch Mob, could outperform Mainline. They're that good of a band. We are working with the stems, particularly from the Lynch Mob show. They opened up the show. This is over 2 years ago on the stream. You can actually watch the stream on my channel. If you just search Mainline, it's a show where they opened up for Lynch Mob. So this is a set that we're going to be working with multi-track wise tonight. And if I apologize for it. If I look over this way, I'm looking at my TV to just see the score of the game. We were going to work with the multi-track stems from that other, what I've been calling my magnum opus producing credit. But call me OCD. This is episode 29 of the Mix and Chill series. I wanted to start off with episode 30 with that. And also, it's snowing. I'm exhausted. I really don't have the energy to put into all of the effort that would go into like a studio project. So we're going to work with a live recording tonight. Okay. So with that being said, let's get into it. We have the stems here from Dingbatz. I didn't do anything with the session. We have kick, snare, a rack tom, a floor tom. We have the bass, guitar, 2 guitars, center vocal, and stage left vocal. No overheads because it's before I put overheads above the drum riser. So the vocal mics are basically going to act like the overheads. So that's what we're going to work with tonight. Very, very simple. Like, extremely simple. So what I'm going to be doing is, you guys know my workflow by now. I mean, y'all know exactly what I'm going to be up to. You know what I'm doing. Let's bust everything out. I literally can do this shit blindfolded at this point, busting out everything. By the way, did anyone see any coverage from NAMM? I only saw Mitch from Sweetwater's video. They just posted it. It's a 30-something minute video. That's all you need to know about NAMM. I tried to watch Warren Hewitt's video about the SSL 4000 Evolve consoles. It's an hour and a half long, and that is, if you can suffer and watch that whole thing, that is precisely why I don't want to go to NAMM, and why you would probably never catch me going to NAMM ever. It really it really is just a very irritating group of people and snobs that go to NAMM. You'll never see me in that building. A lot of people will go and act like, you know, one tiny little bit of a difference is going to make or break an entire mix and make it sound like gold or shit. The amount of gear snobs that are in the comment sections of all these coverage videos, like, it's the epitome of everything I hate about pro audio in one convention. This isn't a dig at Warren Hewitt, the person. It's just like, literally everyone that gets off on this gear porn right here is beyond irritating to the point where, like, I don't want to associate with anybody that goes to NAMM. All right, let's get the levels sorted out with this. And although there is one thing, I'll say this about NAMM. The 4000 Evolve SSL consoles, they're bringing back the 4000 series consoles. They're introducing some new things to it. That's cool. There is a thing from Wolf Audio that is really cool. Not a lot of people are doing this, but I think this is like the second company that I saw that's making a device that actually does this. As my cat drops something in the background. What Wolf Audio is doing is they basically created essentially a network patch where you plug in you could plug in like 36 to 40 something pieces of analog gear, and it can switch out at the push of a button in your interface, and it acts like an interface. That's really cool. Now, there's been a couple of devices. I think Glenn Fricker has something just like that in his studio setup. But it's cool to see other companies doing this. So, the tech and the logic behind it is really, really cool. I like stuff like that makes patching and networking devices and other pieces of analog gear easier. I think that's super cool. So other than the SSL and the Wolf Audio, there's really nothing that I saw that made me go like, ooh, interesting. Big thing that I saw was people were freaking out that Neumann's bringing back the M50, I think it's called. They're bringing back one of their legendary condenser microphones. I'm like, great. That's going to be how much money? How much fucking money is that going to be? Let's see. Yeah, the M50 Mark V. Reissued. Like, it needs its own fucking power amp, too. Neumann M50 omnidirectional condenser tube microphone. A set of them will cost you $12,500. Who pays for this shit? Who fucking buys this shit? Honestly, who wastes money doing that? You'll never see me spend that kind of money on a microphone. And I guess a lot of people will look at that and look at my attitude upon that and say, like, well, that's why you're never going to be a real pro. I'd rather spend $12,000 and, like, put it as a down payment on a condo. I'd rather go on vacation. I'd rather, put it towards my 401k, put it towards my retirement. Or if I'm going to waste it, I'd rather spend it on, modifying my car. And I'll stick with my Lewitt 140 Airs that I got for the price of half of one KM184 Neumann. And those are the best overheads I've ever used. If you want omnidirectional, aim one way, aim one the other way. There's your 360 degrees of audio. Like, I don't understand people who get hyped up over gear and, like, go out of their way to go like, well, everything else is shit except this. That mentality is in the heads of 90% of people that go to NAMM. And it's lame. So that's not my cup of tea. That's not my vibe. That's not my jam. Anyway, rant over. Let's even out the levels here. Let's start with drums. It would be wise if I turned on my Arc Studio room corrector. There you go. Now it's actually going to be accurate in here. Alright, that's a basic enough rough mix of all that. Let's get the auto line on. And by the way, you guys are going to see 3 new plugins that I've purchased on the stream tonight. They're all from Waves. So, I actually added a couple of Waves plugins to my collection. I got the new Curves Resolve, which is amazing. I got the Magma Stress Box, which again is fantastic, and I got the Waves Doubler, which we all know what that does. But the Magma Stress Box is my new go-to stereo drum processing for parallel compression. The Curves Resolve is my new dealing with ducking and masking frequencies solution. Like, it's witchcraft what these things do. So I give credit where credit's due. You know, I had Waves years ago, and I just never bothered with Waves anymore because I really love how the UA Spark plugins sound. But these two specific Waves plugins sound incredible. So you'll see that in action in this stream. What am I trying to do here? Oh, yeah. Auto align. That's what I'm doing. And since there are no overheads and the vocal mics are essentially going to be overheads, I'm not going to put a noise gate on the vocal mics. I'm just going to have those be essentially overheads and just tame the high-end frequencies. All right, let's align this bitch. Temptation be so shout towards you. Jokes of fire, desire for never-ending, restless craving, unforgiving, less behind it. It's darkness at the sun, here I am. Occasionally it's a fire. It's darkness at the sun, here I am. I bathe in holy water. Temptation, lay me bare. Temptation. So point your eyes as black as sorrow, and hide yourself behind tomorrow. The nightmare search for infiltration. Yeah, in case you guys couldn't tell, these guys are very heavy Metallica influenced. It's darkness at the sun, here I am. Occasionally it's a fire. All right, AutoAlign does its thing. Let me catch up with the chat in case I did anything, because I missed anything. I tried to watch some of the stuff from NAMM. I put on Mitch from Sweetwater, but I just couldn't do it. I did watch several of your videos. Hey, why, thank you. Who makes AutoAlign 2? Well, the Ace Man just answered it for you. Sound Radix. I'm not sponsored, by the way, by any plugin maker. I bought all this shit with my own money. I pay every month to subscribe to the UA Spark collection. I pay every month to subscribe to the Slate Everything bundle, and that also includes all the SSL plugins because I bought that. I subscribed to that package on a Black Friday, and I'm still locked into that same price. So I get 2 sets of plugins for the price of 1. Great. And Waves, I bought the Magma Stress Box and the Curves Resolve just out of pure curiosity. They were also like 25 to 30% off on sale. And Waves is having a buy 2, get 1 free sale for January. So I'm like, all right, hot damn. I'm getting 3 plugins for like the price of 1 full perpetual license. So great. I bought the Magma Stress Box, I bought the Curves Resolve, and I got the doubler for free. So I'm very happy with that deal. Anywhere I can save money, I'll buy a couple plugins just because I thought that, like, here's the thing. When you see an advertisement for plugins, for a new plugin coming out, it always, like, they use unrealistic before and after examples where it's like, oh my God, it sounds like complete shit without this plugin. And then it turns on. You're like, oh, it sounds like a pro mix. People fall for that shit all the time. The Magma Stress Box is essentially just a parallel compression. I don't know what specific compressor they modeled it after, but it really is. You turn a knob and you adjust the input-output levels, and it sounds fantastic. Like, it really does sound amazing. And it's been my go-to. And the Curves Resolve, you guys see that trick I do on the instrument bus with the Pro Q3, and I basically have EQ match the vocal bus, and I do a couple tricks with that. I basically turn it into a multi-band compressor on the EQ. I learned that trick from Streaky, and that's been my go-to technique. But here's the thing. If a singer starts singing really low, but then goes really high, the fundamental frequencies of those notes change. Therefore, one set of EQ curves is not going to be ideal. The Curves Resolve solves that problem. It monitors in real time, which is fantastic. So it's now my go-to as far as like dealing with masking frequencies with like guitars and keyboards, with kick and bass, the instrument bus with the vocal bus. Those are the three instances where I will always now use it, which is fantastic. They were giving away Curves Resolve for free a little while back, so I snagged it. Oh, they were giving it away for free? Then I only discovered it like a week or two ago when I started seeing the advertisements for it in my Instagram reels. So kudos to Waves Marketing. You got me. You got a purchase out of me. So, all right. Let's find a song that we can like base our mix off of. Now they have one song. It's a self-titled song, and it's really good. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, they do a really good of Thin Lizzy's Cold Sweat. Like they do a really fucking good cover of it. So we'll highlight that one. Let's actually mark this. Let's actually mark that because that's a fantastic cover that they do. I'm sorry. I think the title is The Red Line. I think that's the name of it. You are what made me. Now I'll take my crown. What a creator. Got to wanna die. Black Diamond. All right, I guess they didn't play it during this set. Okay. So let's find. I think this song sounds good. So we're gonna like base our mix off of this song. Then I'll make adjustments. Again, this isn't going to be like published anywhere professionally. We're literally just mixing and chilling. That's the point of this stream. All right, so we're going to. All right, we're gonna go between Cold Sweat and this song. I don't even know the name of the song. Does he like say what song it is, just so I can name it properly?
This next one is called The Unholy.
There you go, The Unholy.
It's called The Unholy Idol.
The Unholy what?
It's called The Unholy Idol.
Okay, The Unholy Idol. Great fucking song name, by the way. Yeah, that's a killer fucking. That's a great album name too. The Unholy Idol. That's a fantastic album name, by the way. If you guys wanted to do that, good. There's some Tom hits tier too. So all right, we could base our mix off of this song. This will be good. All right, let's get cooking. I'm probably gonna replace the toms just from hearing them. I don't know how they're gonna sound, but we'll see. Although I could go for like the 80s rock vibe, which is what Mainline essentially is. A lot of reverb and a lot of like more thin sounding toms. Or like raw sounding toms. I could probably go for that. Snare drum sounds okay. Yeah, the kick drum sounds good, so let's cook. Oh yeah, you hear the rumble from that. That's a bad mic cable. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna replace the toms. I'm not even gonna fight this. I'm just gonna replace the toms. That sounds like shit. Yeah, you hear the rattling. That's from either a bad mic or a bad mic cable, and I just didn't notice it when we were doing sound check. All right, so I'm just gonna replace that. Now I just gotta find a tom set that works. And for the sake of not giving away the samples, because I'm gonna be playing a lot of tom samples that like are paid for. I'm gonna keep my mic on so you hear the delayed effect in my in here, so I don't get fucking sued by Slate for giving away their IP. My go-to tom replacements, I usually always go with the CLAs. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. Curves. Range minimum and max. 100 and 110. And yeah, that sounds awesome now. It sounds super clean. Even the kick and the snare sound like they're sampled. So really, it's so easy to like, this is why I don't like working with samples, because it makes it effortless to fucking work with them. But like the recording itself is unsalvageable. So like what I have to replace them. And the trick with samples, you put a little bit of EQ on it and make it not sound like as clippy in the high end, and then they sound a little natural, a little more natural. So literally just copy that over. And there we go. I don't need to compress these because I already set the levels here in the trigger. That's why I have the minimum of 100, maximum at 110. So it's almost the same consistent hit volume. And there's just enough where there's a little bit of difference in the velocity hits to make it sound believable. So toms are essentially done now. Like, there's really nothing else I need to do with that. So let's get working on the kick drum. Let's get that a little more boomy. It has to renew my subscription as I'm loading it. Thank you. Let's bring up the drive of this a little bit, just to give it a little more oomph.
Your loss becomes my king.
All right, with these, now that the kick drum is basically taken care of, now I can focus on the bass guitar. Oh no, I'm seeing a replay. Seahawks just scored again. Oh, it's halftime already. Oh, Jesus. Oh man, not a good day to be the LA Rams. Let's see what, I don't even know what the score is. All right. Oh, 13-17 Seahawks. Oh boy. At least it's competitive. I'll give it that. I'll give it that much credit. It's a highly competitive game. Okay. So with the kick drum essentially processed, I normally like to tackle the bass guitar in this situation just because I like to have the low end done and over with. So now you guys are going to see the power of this of the Curves Resolve plugin. It's going to be fucking nuts. So let me clean up the bass guitar, and then we'll process the bass. right, here comes the first instance of the Waves curve resolve. Watch this. So here's the interface. You load up your sidechain with the kick drum, and you tell it that it is a kick drum. Now, I'm going to click Learn, and this plugin is going to learn the frequencies of the kick drum. And then I'll explain what I'm doing after that. Okay, so now the plugin has learned the frequencies of the kick drum. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this knob, and that's it, until I start seeing around -6 on the bass guitar. I'm going to turn it to the extreme so you can hear what the effect is doing, and then I'll bring it to a reasonable amount. There you go. It's very subtle, and if you're listening on really high-quality speakers and or headphones, you'll hear the subtle difference in when the kick drum hits. There's more gut-punching low end that comes through the speaker, and it's separated just a little bit more. That's what I'm looking for. There you go. My kick and bass guitar are blended. Bass drum's processed, and so is the bass guitar. So now I can play with everything else because my low end is now taken care of. All right, so with the snare drum, let's get this processed. The Seahawks are going to receive the second half kickoff. 17-13, third quarter is about to start. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yo, if the Rams lose, it'll literally be like 4 for 4 for me this postseason of cheering for teams. And then when that game plays, that team loses. Literally, I'm a curse. If you want to win against Vegas with sports betting, just bet against whatever team I'm cheering for. So if I'm cheering, I'm legit cheering for the Rams to win it all. Because I don't care for the Seahawks. I sure as hell don't care about the Patriots. Although Drake May's story on the Patriots is amazing. I like Drake May a lot. But I want to see Davante Adams get a ring and then retire as a Ram. That's all I'm cheering for right now. I want to see Matthew Stafford get his second ring and cement his legacy forever. And I also really want to see Davante Adams get his ring. That's what I want. That's what I'm legit cheering for. Because if the Rams lose this game, I don't give a fuck who wins. Like, I'll be happy for Sam Darnold because everyone was writing him off when he was with the New York Jets. And the dude can ball and play. And I'll be happy for Drake May. So I legit do not care who wins. If it's Patriots Seahawks, I want the Rams to win it. Just because I want Davante Adams to retire a Super Bowl champion and get his ring. Because those 2010 era Packers teams from 2010 to roughly 2019, the Packers should have been a dynasty. And because they choke so often in the playoffs, Aaron Rodgers will forever be known as a one Super Bowl winning wonder. And even then, the 2010 Packers team, we needed luck on our side. And if it wasn't for oh my God, what the hell's his name? Jay Cutler. If it wasn't for Jay Cutler of the Bears getting injured in that NFC Championship game, the Packers wouldn't have won that game either. So Aaron Rodgers' entire Super Bowl legacy is based on that one fluke. As much as I love Aaron Rodgers, and many will agree with me when I say he's arguably the most talented quarterback that's ever thrown the football. Like, as far as pure skill goes. Devontae Adams and Rodgers should have been like Brady Gronk or whatever of the 2010s. And they should have been trading Super Bowl wins with the Patriots. That's how good those Packers teams were, and they just fucking choked when it counted. So for that, I want the Rams to win it all because I want Devontae Adams to retire a Super Bowl champion. But from the way that the Seahawks are currently playing right now, that's going to be a monumental task. Although I will say, I do believe that whoever wins the NFC Championship game is winning the Super Bowl. I don't think the Patriots beat either of these teams. Oh, Darnold looks like he's hurt too. He's banged up. But yeah, whoever wins the NFC Championship game, I believe wins the Super Bowl. But man, I really want Devontae Adams to have a ring, just to say he's got one and he can retire. Because he was my favorite player on the Packers when he played for them. The dude made so many unbelievable catches. He has a Hall of Fame career just based on his highlight reel of being a Packer. He was so fucking good. And that's the biggest frustration as a Packers fan. Like, that team should have had multiple titles. But like always, they find amazing ways to choke in the playoffs. But I digress. Why do I always hit the wrong button on my keyboard? Like, really, why do I always hit the wrong button? I've been using Trackspacer for years to do that, but I've tried Curves Resolve a few times since I got it. The funny thing is I usually end up not using either of them in the end once I get things dialed in towards being done. For low end, at least, I do use them to help with keys, guitar, vocal, masking, and dense metal mixes. Yeah, it helps. Titletown. Oh, it's set up by Marshall's a Green Bay fan? Go Pack. Go Pack, go. Oh, you betcha. Through the Bears giving away most pathetic loss. No, that's not the most pathetic loss in team history. Not by a long shot. There's been, I can literally count, I can name 3 more embarrassing losses. Back in the Favre era, the first time they ever lost at Lambeau against in the playoffs against the Atlanta Falcons. That's the first time they ever lost in the playoffs at home. The Falcons were not the bee's knees that year. Oh, boy. And the Seahawks just scored again. Not looking good for the Rams. That's one. Losing home against Michael Vick-led Atlanta Falcons. 2 is 4th and 26 against the Eagles, where the Eagles, with Donovan McNabb, to Freddie fucking Mitchell, that sealed the win for the Eagles to then lose to the Patriots in the Super Bowl that year. And as far as like gut-wrenching and like embarrassing loss, I think it was like what, 2015, 2016 NFC Championship in Seattle, and the Seahawks came back, tied it. They got in overtime and won it. Yeah, it's dude, there's so, like, literally, or any fucking time they played the 49ers. Anytime. Literally. The last time the Packers beat the 49ers in the playoffs, I think it was like literally 2002, 2003 was the last time they beat the 49ers in the postseason. Since then, the Niners have dominated every single time they played. It appears the drummer is very consistent with the snare attack on each hit. Am I wrong? Well, listen for yourself. It's live. Like, oh yeah, that's the worst. Yeah, dude, the Packers lost against the Seahawks in the NFC title game. I remember watching at work when I was at SiriusXM. I remember literally watching that game in all SiriusXM sports, and I was the only one cheering for the Packers. And everyone everyone roasted me as I just sunk. I was the Seahawks win. I went from come on, get him, Seahawks win, and I just sulked. I remember getting the hunchback on my back from sulking so hard at that loss. Yeah, it's freezing outside, guys. We're here hanging out. Let's reset here. So we're working with live tracks from a live performance at Dingbatz by the band Mainline. This is a show 2 years ago. The band opened up for Lynch Mob. The full live stream's on my channel. Just go to my live section, click the search bar, and just type in Mainline. And it's the live front of house with Mainline. These guys, too, share the burden, and Lynch Mob. You can watch in real time the video of their whole set. So we're working with the multi-tracks of that show. Yeah, this is a live performance. So any inconsistencies, this ain't a studio performance. Otherwise, I would have had the drummer record several times. No, so this is a live performance. And where the hell were we? There we go. I'm in the middle of processing the snare drum, and then once I'm done with the snare drum, it'll even out and with their hits and shit.
Your loss becomes my care. Dictator of life, I am the hero, soul. Deviser of this ungodly role. Hey, yeah, I will take you to your name. And yeah, how it will do as I play. Why am the mortal, and I strike you down. You are what made me. Now I'll take my crown. Why am the mortal, the unholy father, creator of sin? You don't know where I've been.
There you go. That's a lot better. Let's work on guitars, because that's a big part of this whole thing, is the guitars, and then how the high end from the vocals basically acting like overheads here will incorporate everything else. Thankfully, both vocalists project their voice very well. I mean, you can see right here, look at that. Look at that perfect separate. Like, I can put a noise gate on this and it would actually work. So that's excellent vocal projection right there, and that's not a lot of bleed, considering this is Dingbatz's stage. So we can easily work with those vocals to get, you know, the overheads and the cymbals bleeding in just enough where it sounds like that there's overheads on the drums. So that's the game plan that I'm going for, because you guys heard the drum bus. There's no overhead at all in them. All right, let's work on guitar.
don't know where I've been. You are what made me.
Yeah, this is sounding pretty fucking groovy right now. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I still have a cheese head from Lambo. Yeah, dude, I have a cheese hat and everything, man. It's in my bedroom, actually, my cheese hat. I don't wear it, but I still have it. I still try to go to Lambo once a year. It's been quite a while since my family and I, it's actually been a couple of years since my folks and I went to Lambo for a game. Definitely got to do that this year because my dad's getting not only up there in age, but he has pulmonary fibrosis in his lungs, and he can't do cold weather anymore without having an oxygen tank and needing to be like literally in a heat suit. He can't do the cold anymore. So like the years of staying out in the cold at Lambeau, pretty much done. So if we were to go out to Lambeau, we would have to get like a boxer sit inside the stadium. If it's cold out, which if it's below 80 degrees, it's cold to him. He can't do it anymore. Yeah, dude, Mainline is such a Wasteland Metal, ace. I like these guys, dude. Mainline is such a good fucking band. They're a really, really good band. I just wish I had better recorded multi-track stems of them. These are not my best sounding, but, you know, I'm making them work. Have you ever tested the Pro Q4 yet? Nope. Why? I don't want to test it when Pro Q3 works just fine for me. There's nothing about Pro Q4 that's like really like making me go like, oh my God, I need to spend the money and get it now. It is what it is. Just because it's latest and greatest doesn't mean it's, you know, you must upgrade. Although, SSL just released the Auto EQ and Auto Dynamics plugins, and I think I get them with the Everything bundle. Actually, you know what? Let's see for a second. My ears are tired anyway, so let me load up my SSL. Let me load that up, my download manager, and see if I actually can get the SSL download manager, and see if I actually do get the plugins with my. I do. Hot damn. All right. I do, in fact, get the new auto plugins. Oh, that'll be a good. That's a good video right there. Auto bus, auto dynamic, auto EQ. It'll literally listen to your fucking audio for you and EQ for you. I want to do a couple tests to see if the machine can EQ it better than I can. That I'm curious to see. That would be a good video. And I'm sure there's going to be an asshole in the comments that are going to be like, hey, an AI robot could do it better than you. You should quit now and kill yourself. Because the internet's just full of kind people. Oh, wow. 20 to 31. Oh, no. Every fucking team I cheer for loses. It's a curse. It's a fucking curse. Wow. This ain't good. This ain't good at all. I would have the game audio on in the background, but like the NFL is worse than WWE. Because I could talk about pro wrestling too, because I mean, if anyone watches combat sports or whatever, if anyone watches MMA or pro wrestling. Oh! Yes! Puka Nakua with a TD! What a bomb from Matthew Stafford. Yes! There you go. Puka Nakua killed my fantasy team in the championship round. I was literally 0.3 points from winning, and all I needed was Puka Nakua to not get a touchdown. And sure enough, like on the last play of the game, he gets a fucking touchdown, and I lose my fantasy championship. Get all the touchdowns now. There you go. There you go, gentlemen with unpronounceable names. Oh, yeah, that's 6. Let's go. Coach PC principal Sean McVay on the sideline. Very excited. Oh, that was right to him. What a bomb from Stafford. He's so good. He's so fucking good. I love Matthew Stafford as a quarterback. Yeah, that's a catch. That he maintained it. That's a catch. No way are they going to turn that over. Like, the ball never hit the ground. He had full possession of it. And it crossed, and he literally hit the side barriers. That's 6. But anyway, if anyone watches MMA, like, Justin Gaethje last night, phenomenal fucking fight. New champ, Justin Gaethje. And then last night also, if anyone watches pro wrestling, AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura put on a classic on Saturday night's main event. If you have Peacock, watch Saturday night's main event, because from what I'm reading, it's basically been leaked already that AJ Styles is retiring at the Royal Rumble either next Sunday or 2 Sundays from now. He's going up against Gunther. So I guess Gunther is like the retirement guy now. He retired John Cena, now he's going to retire AJ Styles. And 2 of the greatest that I've ever seen perform in a wrestling ring. They put on the classic last night. Oh my God, I mentioned anything other than mixing and people drop out of the live stream. Again, this is probably another reason why I would never go to NAMM, because everyone there is just obsessed with, like, you must focus on music. You must do this. You must do this. Nothing but music and pro audio related. I'm like, guys, you want to go grab a beer and, like, watch the fights or whatever? As long as the fights are EQ'd with SSL 4000 consoles, I'm not interested. Audio people are a special kind of annoying with that. All right. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna review it or not. I mean, they're reviewing the score. I don't know if it's gonna stand or not. They should. I mean, he caught it and, like, he fumbled around for a second in his right arm, but yeah, they're showing the replay now. He has it. Yeah, he has it. He has it. There's no way that they would overturn that shit. I mean, they got the unsportsmanlike conduct from the Seattle player who went over to the sideline. Okay, they confirmed it. Okay, good. Thank God for that. Let's go, Rams. Get that extra point. All right, got the extra 27-31. You still need a touchdown to take the lead, but stop him here. Okay. We're back here. I know. Shut up and mix, Chris. I know. Let's continue here. So, I think you guys want to hear. I'm curious to hear the song in context.
don't know where I've been. I am the monster, and I'll strike you down. You are what made me, now I'll take my crown. I am the monster, the unholy father, creator of sin. You don't know where I've been. Hey, yeah, I will take you to your knees. Yeah, how you will do as I pay. I am the monster, and I'll strike you down. You are what made me, now I'll take my crown. I am the monster, the unholy father, creator of sin. You don't know where I've been. Hey, yeah, I will take you to your knees. Yeah, how you will do as I pay. I am the monster, and I'll strike you down. You are what made me, now I'll take my crown. I am the monster, the unholy father, creator of sin. You don't know where I've been. Hey, yeah, I will take you to your knees. Yeah, how you will do as I play. I am the monster, and I'll strike you down. You are what made me, now I'll take my crown. I am the monster, the unholy father, creator of sin. You don't know where I've been. Your loss becomes my care. Dictator of life, I am. Yeah, I will take you to your knees. Yeah. Why I'm a monster, and I'll strike you down. You know I would, baby. Now I'll take my crown. Why I'm a monster, the unholy father, creator of sin. You don't know where I've been. Yeah, I will take you to your name. And yeah, how you will too as I play. Why I'm a monster, and I'll strike you down. You know I would, baby. Now I'll take my crown. Why I'm a monster, the unholy father, creator of sin. You don't know where I've been. Yeah, I will take you to your name. And yeah, how you will too as I play. Why I'm a monster, and I'll strike you down. You know I would, baby. Now I'll take my crown. Why I'm a monster, the unholy father, creator of sin. You don't know where I've been. Yeah, I will take you to your name. And yeah, how you will too as I play. Why I'm a monster, and I'll strike you down. You know I would, baby. Now I'll take my crown. Why I'm a monster, the unholy father, creator of sin. You don't know where I've been. Yeah, I will take you to your name. And yeah, how you will too as I play. Why I'm a monster, and I'll strike you down. You know I would, baby. Now I'll take my crown. Why I'm a monster, the unholy father, creator of sin. You don't know where I've been. Yeah, I will take you to your name. And yeah, how you will too as I play. Why I'm a monster, and I'll strike you down. You know I would, baby. Now I'll take my crown. Why I'm a monster, the unholy father, creator of sin. You don't know where I've been.
Yeah, sounding pretty solid. Give my ears another minute or two to rest up. And they'll go along with the mix bus processing. What has Mr. Trouble been doing? I'm assuming you're talking about Elvis. And he is currently right now sleeping on his cat tree. Okay, nice. The Rams got the ball back there. They just got a first down. They're on their own 20. Okay. Here you go. 12 minutes left. You got plenty of time to go down the field and score. Get a touchdown, seal the deal, and go to the Super Bowl. Let's go, Rams. Let's fucking go, Rams. Seattle fans have been obnoxious ever since the Legion of Boom. Like when they were like scary good with peak Russell Wilson and Richard Sherman. Like, I mean, they deserved all the respect, but like their fans became obnoxious dickwads. So, and plus I don't like Pete Carroll at all. So I've been openly cheering for Seattle to get disappointed. Plus, my friend's a 49ers fan, so I kind of not like Seattle out of spite. And to show camaraderie to my friend. A saying, those fake toms sound fake. Yeah, they do. They're sample toms. Like, the real toms sound like shit, so replace them. Oh, yeah, wide open. Yes, there you go. Way to hustle. Whoever number 23 is on the Rams. I don't know. I only know Devontae Adams. That's all I know. And Matthew Stafford. Williams. Dude, he slipped 3 tacklers. He made 3 tacklers slip right there. And now he's fucking... then he gets a first down. Are your stems before any console reverb delay? Yes. These are completely, like, right after the pre's. These stems. They are right after the preamp. So this is before any console processing. And just for reference, I record the board mix too. For any, like, reference point. Or if I, like, have that rare instance where the board mix just sounds so good, I have the board mix right there. All right, 1st and 10, midfield. Oh, shit, he's going far. Oh, okay, overthrow. Oh, man, he could have had that. He could have had that ball. Had Stafford just not gunned it as much. Oh man, this is close. This is so fucking close. This game. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted by playoff football. I know people want me to mix and, like, shut up and mix. Oh, there you go. Great first down. Great first down. Oh, who was that? Robinson? Number 84? Dude, 1 second more and Stafford would have fumbled the ball. That guy was creeping up on his backside. Yeah, see, what did I tell you? People drop out of the stream when I talk about anything other than mixing. I've always wondered why my channel hasn't, like, grown at the rate that, like, I would have liked it to. I don't stick to my niche. I like to celebrate being a human being. All right, let's get to mixed bus processing, and if I get distracted again, I'll just keep on the lookout. These sound great. Let's go to mixed bus processing, EQ, and let's finalize this. And then this will be a quick and easy stream. It finally stopped snowing outside by me, and all the work that I did today on my walkway is completely gone. It's all covered with snow again. So before everything turns to ice by mid-afternoon tomorrow, I gotta brush my car off again, because right now it's covered. I'm looking outside. It's covered with at least another 3 to 4 inches of snow. So this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna put long johns on and everything. I'm gonna be outside for quite a while. All right, let's process this. All right, hold on. Big 4th and 1. Oh, shit, they're going for it. They're at the 30-something yard line. 4th and 1. Oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God. Yes, he got it! There you go, Stafford. Hustled, he got that first down. Okay. There you go. Okay, back to mixing. I deeply apologize.
Yeah, I will take you to your name. Yeah, how it will do as I play. Why I'm the monster, and I strike you down. You are what made me. Now I'll take my crown. Why I'm the monster, the unholy flower. Creator, I said, you don't know where I've been. Yeah, I will take you to your name. Yeah, how it will do as I play. Why I'm the monster, and I strike you down. You are what made me. Now I'll take my crown. Why I'm the monster, the unholy flower. Creator, I said, you don't know where I've been. Yeah, I will take you to your name. Yeah, how it will do as I play. Why I'm the monster, and I strike you down. You are what made me. Now I'll take my crown. Why I'm the monster, the unholy flower. Creator, I said, you don't know where I've been. Yeah, I will take you to your name. Yeah, how it will do as I play. Why I'm the monster, and I strike you down. You are what made me. Now I'll take my crown. Why I'm the monster, the unholy flower. Creator, I said, you don't know where I've been. Yeah, I will take you to your name. Yeah, how it will do as I play. Why I'm the monster, and I strike you down. You are what made me. Now I'll take my crown. Why I'm the monster, the unholy flower. Creator, I said, you don't know where I've been. Yeah, I will take you to your name. Yeah, how it will do as I play. Why I'm the monster, and I strike you down. You are what made me. Now I'll take my crown. Why I'm the monster, the unholy flower. Creator, I said, you don't know where I've been. Yeah, I will take you to your name. Yeah, how it will do as I play. Why I'm the monster, and I strike you down.
Hold on. Big 4th and 4. They're at the 6-yard line, 4th and 4. Look, come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, no! Oh, man. Seattle takes over at their 6-yard line. Oh, boy. Oh, that sucks. That fucking sucks. Anyway.
Yeah, I will take you to your name. Yeah. Give her what would make me. Now I'll take my crown. Why I'm the monster, the unholy flower, creator herself. Don't know where I've been. Yeah, I will take it to your name. Yeah, how it will do as I play. Why I'm the monster, and I'll strike you down. Give her what would make me. Now I'll take my crown. I will take it to your name. Yeah, how it will do as I play. Why I'm the monster, and I'll strike you down. Give her what would make me. Now I'll take my crown. Why I'm the monster, the unholy flower, creator herself. Don't know where I've been. Yeah, I will take it to your name. Yeah, how it will do as I play. Why I'm the monster, I'll strike you down. Give her what would make me. Now I'll take my crown. Why I'm the monster, the unholy flower, creator herself. Yeah, I will take it to your name. Yeah, how it will do as I play. Why I'm the monster, and I'll strike you down. Give her what would make me. Now I'll take.
All right, guys, let's listen to this whole song, and then we'll listen to their Thin Lizzy cover, and then we'll see about calling this an early night.
This next one is called The Unholy Idol. Yeah. wanna see some energy? Can you give me some energy, people?
Yeah, this sounds fantastic. Where's that Thin Lizzy cover? Here it is. This should be interesting to hear what this sounds like.
Cold sweat.
Here comes a copyright strike, by the way. And of course, guitar players being guitar players, raising and lowering their gain with every fucking song. It's all the same. Every single guitar player. You all do this. Why? Why is it your mission to make me fucking miserable? Why? Let me get the levels now of this. All right, they're supposed to be hovering around minus 15 to minus 12. Okay. Now let's adjust the gain on this. Because fucking guitar players can't fucking help themselves. I don't believe it. All right, stage right guitar player who's the singer. So it's this guy. It's the stage left backing vocal guitar player. Five and a half dB I had to lower that by. All because you fucking guitar players can't stick to one goddamn level. Just... Oh, man. Seattle scored a first down with 3:30 left. And... Oh, man. Rams have 0 timeouts left. Second down and what? Was it like second down and 1? I just saw them get a decent gain. Seattle gets one more first down here. It's over. 3 minutes. 3:05. Oh, 2nd and 10. Okay, there's a chance. There is one chance. They need to stop them on this drive right here. They're at the 30-yard line. So at like 50 yards, that puts them around the 45 or the 30. If they stop Seattle here and Seattle punts it. Come on, 2nd and 10. Hold them. And Seattle just got a first down. Game over. It's done. Goodbye. Goodbye, St. Louis. Or LA. Sorry. Goodbye, Rams. Pats, Seahawks, Super Bowl. I mean, unless unless Seattle makes a mistake and fumbles it, Seattle just won the NFC Championship. 4 for 4, guys. I am 4 for 4 this postseason with cheering for teams. Every team I declared publicly that I'm cheering for loses. I am a fucking curse. So if you want to bet, whatever team I end up cheering for in the Super Bowl, just bet on the other team. Who wants to make some money? Because at this point, I don't want to see Seattle happy. So go New England. I'm cheering for the Patriots. which means bet for Seattle to win. Oh, my God. All right, let's listen to Cold Sweat. Yeah, that rocked. That fucking rocks. It's a sick cover. That's a really, really fucking good cover. Greetings from Colombia. How you doing? Salutations. Yeah, Cold Sweat's a good song. It's a good rockin' tune. It's a really, really good cover for if you're like a thrash metal band or like a hard rock band. Yeah. Next up, 100,000 and a play button, dude. I want to think about what I want to do with the play button when I hit 100,000. It's a gold plate, I think. So, I mean, I guess I'd put it like right there, right? Because that wall, like, there's nothing that's gonna go like on this wall right here. because my wing compact, my split snake, and all of my live sound gear is literally right there. And there's my monitor, and that red bar right there is my AES cable. Like, there's nothing that goes on that wall right there. So I'd put the plaque right there. I mean, certainly I'm not going to do anything inside, like on the ceiling here. I can't tilt the camera up, but oh man, this sucks. 2-minute warning. Seattle is on the Rams 37-yard line. 2nd and 4. I mean, they got to stop him right here. I mean, the mix is done. So, like, I'm just doing commentary of I'm 4 for 4 with teams losing. Okay, they stopped him. They in fact, they lost yards on that. They lost 3-4 yards on that run. So 3rd down and what looks like 7. Minute 45. By the time they hike the ball, it'll be minute 10. And then if they stop him again, they'll have about 40 seconds of game clock left to drive 70 yards down the field with no timeouts, and they need a touchdown. The odds of that happening are highly unlikely because Seattle's the number 1 defense in the NFL. Yeah, minute 15, Seattle just took their timeouts, 3rd and 7. Yeah, like I said, so give or take 5 or 7 seconds for the actual play. And that'll bring it to roughly a minute 10 when they down the ball. 30 seconds until 4th down. So they'll literally have 40 seconds, the Rams. Plus like an extra 10 seconds. So they'll have 30 seconds of game clock. The Rams will, in order to drive the ball down the field 70 plus yards. Not even, at the very least 70. That's if Seattle, like, when Seattle inevitably, I don't know if they could get a field goal here. There you go, 3rd and 7. They get the 1st down here, it's over. 1st down here wins it. Oh, they got Darnold! Oh, they read that shit. They blitzed the shit out of him. All right, cool. All right, 4th down, 30 seconds. They're going to... Oh, boy. There's a chance the Rams can actually fucking do this. Was there a room mic on this night? If there was a room mic, it would have been in the stems. Yeah, and listen on Rumble, because this video is going to eventually get, like, copyright tagged to shit. So subscribe on Rumble, in the description. Just, like, literally, like, watch on Rumble, because it's a far better video and audio quality. All right. Fair catch caught. They have 25 seconds on their own 9-yard line to drive the ball nearly 90 yards against the number 1 defense in the NFL. We've seen miracles before, guys. My apologies. They're on the 7-yard line. Oh man, this is tense. If I'm a Rams fan, if I'm an LA Rams fan, this is torture. Oh, they got nice gain. Run. He landed in bounds. 10 seconds of game clock. Oh boy. So they have literally, like, they have 2 shots to the end zone. That's it. They have 2 Hail Marys to the end zone. They have 2 Hail Marys. I don't know. Will I get striked if I have the audio of the game on at least? I don't care. It shouldn't. I shouldn't get striked for this. Who's going to play the Patriots in the Super Bowl? Final timeout from Seattle. Dude, this is fucking intense. I love playoff football, though. We're done with the mix tonight, guys, by the way. Like, the mix is done. So as soon as this is over, we're going to chat a little bit, and then I'm going to sign off because I got shoveling to do. More shoveling. Here we go. 2nd and 10, under 30. That's it. He was tackled in bounds. That's it. Seattle's going to the Super Bowl. Seahawks, Patriots.
They are going to look to make sure Nakua got out of bounds, but they ran the clock on the field. Let's see. Stafford dived to Nakua, and
Yep, he's down. His knee was down in bounds. Yep, game's over. Seattle wins. If you're going to bet on the Super Bowl, I am openly declaring my cheering for the New England Patriots. So I'm 4 for 4 this postseason. Every single team I've cheered for has lost. So bet everything on the Seahawks. I am a curse. Go Patriots. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go live tonight because I'm really just fucking exhausted. But I have more shoveling to do. So, yay. Thanks for watching. And the next episode of this stream, we are going to be mixing my big producer song, my magnum opus. That'll take a few episodes because I'm not going to do it all in one go. All right, Super Bowl 60 matchup, Patriots Seahawks. Let's go. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.